Welcome along, my name is Eddie and this is my vlog, and today is September the 10th. We're going to push this over because we're going to be working with our telehandler today, but this is the big news we've got on the farm. This is our clover silage. It is fully fermented. We've started feeding it to the cows. Similarly, over here, the grass silage is fully fermented as well. This I've only uncovered in the last day or so to give it a check, but it's, yeah, this is all good and ready to use as well. So, the farm is on the verge of self-sufficiency. We have a little bit more to do. We've got the carrots to harvest, which will be holding some of those back and using those to feed our sheep. However, the cows, we now have enough feed to keep them going for a while. We also have enough straw bales to keep them bedded and doing well as well. So it's all good. I'm just going to clear up this little bit of feed they've messed about with. And yes, so today is very much a case of getting this all sorted and giving us and getting the cows fed now that we have a full load of feed. What we're also going to do is we're going to take some of this clover silage down to the sheep because they'll want that as well. We're probably going to get the tractor and trailer and just load a bit of this up now that we've got the carrot contractor is coming in the near future, and they are going to be coming here and doing the field that we've got of carrots. They're almost there. We're right on the precipice of the carrots being ready for feeding, or for harvesting, sorry. And so once that happens, we're going to be in a good place. Now, the cows take several bucket loads from here. It is going to be, yeah, quite a lot of feeding I need to do today. And this bucket we've got on the front here holds about 3,700 litres. I think it's just over. I think it's like 3,760 odd. And it's yeah, it's a really good bucket. We sort of just try and move this along here, spread out the feed nice and evenly along here for the cows to get at, which works very well. And we just keep spreading this along here until we've given them enough to keep them going for a while. That should cover us for the cows. I think that's enough silage for them at the moment. What I want to do now is we're just going to drop the bucket off in here and grab the bale spike so that we can go and put that down there, undo the hitches, and then we can come around here. So we want to give them a couple of Heston bales of hay as well. That will allow us to finish the feed, give them a good mix, get them to produce a very, very nice amount of milk, and a really good quality milk. The more diverse the feed we can get into with our cows, the better it is. And on a rainy day like this, is perfect for us to make sure our cows are well fed for the next few days. All right, let's get that open. There we go. And it's just over the far end here. Now, the reason why hopefully with this rain out of the way, we're looking at a dry spell. If we are, then with any luck, we'll be able to increase the amount of hay we have. Now that we know how we have to treat the hay around here, we should be able to do this. Now, yeah, I'm going to take a bale off the top, like so, and put this into the feed. So we'll take this in here and we just we slice the bale open, get it to fall off our spikes here, and that should do things. So come over here, bring this in, put it down, and I'll get it sliced open, and we can get it in there. And we've pushed it all into here, and that should work fine. So yeah, it's a case of you drop the bale off, you then pop into there, you cut the bale open and you move it around, and it just it goes in there really nicely, and moves it. You spread it out into the rest of the feed. We put a couple of these in. These should cover our cows for a little while. All right, I want to get those down here. It's always a little bit interesting grabbing bales off here and trying not to knock our much bigger pile of straw bales off. If we'd got it right, if we'd been able to get all of this working as it should, we'd have been fine getting these bales to fine getting enough hay bales over the year. As it is, we're looking at trying to make some autumn hay, which, as you can see, the weather is rarely good for. And another bale done and put into the feed, so that is all good. I've actually got a bale of hay down with the sheep already. I took a big bale of hay down there before, and what I'm gonna do is drop this off and well, really, I'm gonna need to take the landy down to the other farm, I think, and go and grab ourselves a trailer and see if we can get a couple of a bit of the clover silage that we've got up here down there, because we need to feed some of that to our sheep as well, and get that done. I'm very pleased that we got 2 cuts into the clover silage. That has gone well. In fact, I know I still need this up here, so we're going to park this here now that we've hooked the bucket back on, and I'm going to pop down to the other yard, grab myself the G910 and bring it back up here with the trailer on. So got my G190 here, we've got our trailer on the back, and we'll have to reverse this back over to get out of here. I'm going to put about 3 buckets full should do us. I'm not expecting to have to go, well, I'm hoping we're going to be able to tip this straight into the feed trough from the trailer. Should be able to, shouldn't be too bad if I back up to it. And if not, then I will try and clean things up later, or we'll have to dump it in the shed and go from there. But nice load on the back of here. Oh, that's close. Right, there we go. This is a really wet day. We've had the weather holding off for so long. Just a couple of small showers and things, but in general, we've had a pretty good summer to early autumn. But now, getting in September, the weather has just changed, and we've had this storm front come in that is just really tipping it down. Thankfully, our soybeans are not ready. The other batch of soybeans. So we managed to get our first batch of soybeans sorted, but the second batch are not quite ripe yet. I'm expecting them, actually, because we planted them so late, to come after the carrots. The issue we might have with that is that if they are really late September, then we could end up with quite a considerable problem. I think actually that is going to be enough for now. I just don't want to drive a full bucket of stuff down the road. So let's have a look. I'll hop on the back of the trailer. Ooh, sometimes difficult to get a foothold. There we go. There we are. Yeah, that's a decent amount of clover silage. So we'll jump in the 190. We should be able to reverse it up around here. Yeah, and then we'll head down and get some feed into our sheep, and hopefully they'll take this in nicely. And it's then the one thing we need to get to our sheep is going to be some carrots, which, as I said, our contractor is due to come in the next couple of weeks and get that field done, which will be absolutely perfect. And here we are down at the sheep farm. Yeah, nice tight yard, this one, always. I grew up, well, I grew up around Ballincraig Estate, where tight yards absolutely the order of the day, until I went and knocked out that middle cowshed on the farm. That farm was really tight. Even now it's still really tight, despite the fact that we've gone to that second yard, and you can see the line that we normally take into here. But now it's a little bit more maneuverable and everything. But yeah, growing up, learning to drive a tractor on Ballincraig Estate makes every yard seem big. But this sheep yard is small in comparison to our main yard on here. Up at HillTop Farm, back that up there, and we should be able to tip this straight in. I don't think we're going to be right for tipping that into there. What I'm going to do is we're going to make a nice pile of this, I think, in the shed, and get the telehandler down here. It's not quite right. If I try and open that up, that is going to cause me an issue, because the back of the trailer is just going to smack straight into it with the height. So yeah, that's not going to be a good choice there. I'm hoping I've got a little bit of space in this shed. Yeah, we have got some space in this shed, along with some other materials. This is the thing when you have to think on your feet. We've got some space down there. I think that's where we'll do it. We'll put it down there. It'd be quite useful, seeing as we need the clover silage, to maybe put in a silage clamp down here. And I think I might, as one of the improvements that I do to the farm over the next year, is and see if I can get a silage clamp or something down here, so that we're able to do the clover silage down here. I also think it might be wise to have another field of clover down this way, and we might look at buying a field over this way. So let's get this tipping. Yeah, that's all the silage out. And I'm going to park. Oh yeah, this all belongs up at the other farm. So we'll take this back up there, and we'll bring our telehandler back down here, and get the sheep fed. When you're running around 2 yards like this, there's always a lot of this maneuvering of equipment, putting stuff about, trying to make sure that everything sort of is in a good place. I need to put this over this corner, I think, for now. It's still out of the way down here, and exactly where you put your machinery and your implements and everything is always something that you look at, and you try and work out the best setup you can for it. And yeah, I've kind of come to the conclusion that most of my stuff is pretty well off up at this farm here, with keeping most of the stuff that I'm using for non-arable stuff, especially sheep stuff, and grass and mowing and things like that, down at the other farm. Actually, we'll leave this tractor down the side here for now. We have no need for this because we've got to go and get the telehandler, so we'll just park this over here, and I'll come get it later. It is nicely out of the way, and then we can just jump in the telehandler and head back down to the sheep. I definitely want to look at getting some more hay cut if I can. While we're self-sufficient at the moment, I think we're going to find ourselves in a position where we're going to want more in the near future. So it's going to be one of those things where if we don't get some more hay, we're going to be right back to square one. For next year, we're still going to be good. We're now in a position where we're set up and we know what we're doing, and we know that we can get this how we want it, and that the farm can be where we want, and we're sort of all fully set up. We may or may not have to do carrots next year. There we go. Feed into there. They should take a couple of this. Yeah, that's gone and mixed in nicely. One more. They'll be all right for a moment. I should close the gate every time, but we're only going over here, and we'll see if anything. They tend to shy away from the gate when I'm running in and out of it like this. So we're all right for just doing a couple of loads like this. If anybody is inquisitive when we come back, we'll be able to deal with that. And round and out. Yeah. So yeah, this has worked well. I'm pleased. We are now, other than the carrots for the sheep, we are fully self-sufficient down here. That is as much as I want to put in for the silage, so that's good. The whole thing about we'll take this slight bit back up to the other farm. Well, I might put it in the. Go put it back in that corner and bring some more down here. Actually, want to be careful because I want to make sure that if we do decide to put a silage bunker down here, I can easily move anything out that's down here. At the very least, I think we should concrete it. That way we'll have somewhere to put silage. But yeah, that is all good. I'm not sure any of the doors on this shed actually open. This is a really broken. Oh, we've got some old chairs and things in there. Yeah, I think we need to get into here and sort the shed out and possibly see. You can see the roof on it isn't very good. So it may be that I don't think that in the 9 months that we've been here, we've ever been into this shed. It's just not been something I've looked into. And looking at it, it looks like it's full of junk. So we may look at replacing that with something. The issue we got is we've got this we've got a fuel tank right in the middle here. So there is that. But slightly shorter vlog today. But yeah, we are getting there. We got the carrots coming up very soon. And one more field of soybeans. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.